Alright, well, I would have liked to basically put up just a couple more videos from the 7DRLs, basically get past the 1.67 stage of stuff here. But whatever. At this point, there's less than 30 or so games basically to go through at this point. So let's just get to it. Word Hunt. Submission for the 7DRL Challenge of 2023, a simple game for preschoolers where you find the letters in a maze to complete the word. Best used with the Windows magnifier to zoom in to get at least 0%. Also supports adult mode. Off the difficulty levels in the main menu, which features a larger map with enemy letters trying to force themselves onto your words. If they fill a word up, you lose. Controls. Arrow keys, numpad to move and navigate menus. Letter keys to select a specific menu marked entry as marked. Any R key to select the highlighted menu entry or close the message or exit to escape. As a note, many of the display and difficulty settings, including map size and presence number of enemies, are configurable and included a configuration file. There's a separate file listing all words available to find. The game was done by Balmonic, and well, let's just see how it goes. For it downloaded, but whatever. So give her a slide and slash there. Alright, Word Hunt. I see some credits and other stuff here, so let's just go look at that first. So, here's the credits. Beloved wife, my son, Rogue Sharp, and all sort of stuff. There's a word list, I guess, so, a small little dictionary. I really hate how sometimes, you can't do anything because what is it? It says you have to do something first. AVG, of course, because why not? Yep, I do it every single file, Wow, that's a very small screen. Hopefully this gets bigger. Alright, so, welcome to Word Hunt. What size word are you looking for? 1 letter, 2 letter, 3 letter, 4 letter, 5 letter? Is there literally 1 letter words that you can actually find? I. Yep, that's a 1 letter word, I guess. You found a letter I. You found the entire word. Alright, let's go for something a little bit more difficult than that. So let's go with a 4-letter word, but fill with D. Alright, so I have to note by the way that this is a very small screen, and you can't expand it at all. Alright, I thought for a moment they might have changed the map there, but I guess they didn't, so that's fine. So the controls basically include arrow keys or numpad. So you can't move diagonally, but you can move in Carl's directions. So basically you have 4, 8, 6, or 2 basically for numpad to move around if you want to basically do it that way. So there's G, A, V, E. Found the entire word. Alright, so interesting. So let's just change the difficulty here a little bit. We'll go with adult. And let's go for a 6-letter word. Alright, so the idea here is the other stuff is basically gonna come after me here. You found a letter S. R. Alright, moving the walls, like, you know, will, like, skip return. So, it's got, like, that sort of issue. The word is completed incorrect, game over. Alright, so that's basically how, like, you know, the out difficulty works. Let's go for a 4-letter difficult word in out difficulty here. So it looks like the enemy letters will only move if they basically get close enough space to do so. Now, I remember that, like, you know, one of the viewers basically complained that this didn't really feel like a roguelike because, well, they were basically, like, you know, they shouldn't be here because, like, you know, they had, like, issues with this game. Basically, like, the reviewers, they didn't feel it was basically very roguelike enough. And I have to basically agree, it's, like, you know, more research game. You found a letter E, but your word doesn't need this letter. Better get rid of it. So I guess you can basically move in enemy letters to find them, but well, what to basically say there? Let's try this again. I just want to, like, see how this basically works. I think you move into a letter, you basically, like, you know, get rid of it. So you found a letter Z, but you don't need the word, so you get rid of the Z. I found Y, so I got rid of Y. I found P, so I got rid of P. I found Q, but I got rid of Q. So basically, everything's got like 1 HP, and you basically run into them if you want. Alright. There's D. There's A. Because I can move into walls, I can sort of wait by the way, so that makes it a lot easier to sort of, like, you know, take these guys basically out. Alright, well, that's Word Hunt. And, you know, I don't think I really need to basically do any more, like, requirements to show off what this game is basically all about. You basically already see what it's basically all about. If I go back to preschool here, I'm going to, like, you know, select a letter. It's just, like, simple, like, you know, find the one letter and, like, just, like, you know, make a word out of it. Alright, well, that was Word Hunt. You know, I'm not really sure if that's, like, the simplest of the games I basically found. It definitely works, but yeah, I have to agree with, like, the reviewer. That wasn't really a 7-year-old worthy, like, you know, game that should be, like, you know, reviewed and stuff. But whatever. Hope you guys basically enjoyed the game and take care. I figured I tacked on the scores for Word Hunt before I move on. So I'll note that for Word Hunt, it got 3 in completeness, a 2 in what was 2? Aesthetics, 1 in fun, 1.5 in innovation, 1 in scope, and 1.5 in roguelikeness. And, you know, I have to basically say, I'm not really sure I agree with a lot of, like, these scores. I think this is actually rated a little bit too high for what it's basically, like, worth. And it's already got a low score, but I probably would actually rate, like, completeness down to, like, you know, maybe a 2, because that wait button actually does, like, you know, add, like, it, so, like, you know, basically the fact that you run into walls, it waits for you. That does actually add in an element of, you know, I probably would have been better if it wasn't there for, like, the game. Even, you know, it's not really real, like 2.0. Whatever. It's not really much you have to really say. Yeah, honestly, like, it's like very zoomed in. So yeah, 2's probably fine. I'd probably rate 1 myself. 1 for fun. That's fine. Innovation. Honestly, this is probably a 1 in innovation as well. I think there has been, like, you know, Word Hunt type of games before, and this is, like, you know, not really doing anything new really in that sort of aspect. 1.0 for scope, probably 1 for roguelikeness. So yeah, this is definitely like, overview for what it's basically worth. But I do agree it shouldn't have been reviewed, so that's just throw that out there. Alright, so that's Bird Hunt. That's the scores for it. Next time I'll move into whatever heck that basically is. But until then, take care.